Well, Lauren, February may be the month of love, but one animal sanctuary down in Shelby County celebrates love 365 days a year. We spoke with a couple who founded a place for Annie, a refuge for misfit animals to live out the rest of their lives with unconditional peace and comfort.
It just became clear that that was something that we were called to do. We began to adopt the deaf, the blind, hospice, even a partially paralyzed dog, and we moved out here because we wanted to create a space, a sanctuary.
Nestled away on a farm in Wilsonville, A Place for Annie is home to 17 residents, a cast of characters ranging from Sir Elton John to Biggie Smalls. A bucolic refuge for shelter outcasts.
We take animals that nobody else wants and we turn them into animals that everybody would be so proud to have.
None of the animals are up for adoption since the Place for Annie is a sanctuary. Instead, it serves as a makeshift senior living facility for dogs, horses, and donkeys alike. But age is truly just a number for the Clarity family.
When people become elderly, we worry about where they're going to stay and making those last years the best years because they need the most help. And we feel the same with animals.
One of their more memorable short-term residents was the sanctuary's namesake herself, a Cocker Spaniel named Annie.
And she was a wonderful dog, and we took her in. She was an amputee. We had her for a short period of time.
22 months.
22 months, and she stole George's heart. And it was a short time with us, but it really left an impression. And that's the reason we named it, because Annie, she had a place with us, and so we named it A Place for Annie.
Another former resident, a horse named Apollo, came to the sanctuary for the possibility of helping, quote, teach the donkeys some manners.
He came to us at 37 and he died shortly before he was 39, and he was my first horse and I just loved him so much. And when he passed away, we wanted him to be here and we wanted people to remember him long after we were gone.
Each outcast makes an impact. Beatrice, one of Georgia's self-proclaimed favorites, even had a book written about her own greater purpose.
Beatrice alerted us to a barn fire one night, and it saved property and actual people as well, and we turned it into something that children could read, or you could read to your child, to just teach them about don't judge a book by its cover. Beatrice, she's a typical pit bull that can be scary looking if you don't know what you're looking for, but she's really a hero.
The Claritys believe Beatrice's book is an opportunity to teach younger generations about compassion for animals, because the road to A Place for Annie is unfortunately not paved with sunshine and rainbows.
We're in a shelter crisis in this nation and in this state, and the only way out of it is to spay and neuter and adopt. That is it. There is no other way out of it. Not everybody can adopt an animal. Not everyone can donate to the shelter, but there is always something you can do for your area shelter, and your area shelter is only a mirror image of your community.
So the Claritys say they will devote the rest of their lives to providing the shelter misfits a warm, safe, and loving home. And no matter how long the animals live at A Place for Annie, one thing is for certain.
We can't change the past, but we can guide the future. And hope springs eternal here, and it really does.
Well, though most of the animals at A Place for Annie are admittedly in their senior years, one particular exception is Apollo 2, a donkey born at the sanctuary after the Claritys rescued his mother. So in addition to senior living care, the Claritys and Apollo 2's mom have been adjusting to raising a teenager.